Hey everyone, this is Milanous and getting psyched up for summer of Sonic. Unbelievable, I cannot wait. This year in Brighton, England, we are going to have a hell of a time. We are going to ride the freaking roof off and rip the freaking hell out of that pier. I cannot wait. Oh yeah, we've got Takashi Iizuka, we've got Crush 40, it's going to be amazing. I cannot wait. Oh, and a celebration, I am going to review something Sonic related. Now, it can be anything you want, whatsoever, you don't have to... Well, I suppose that isn't so bad. Oh, you motherfucker! Yes, people, the rumors were true. In 1996, they actually released a Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I never saw it until my late teens, and by then my passion for Sonic, well, was nearly gone. And this was the movie that put the nail in the coffin, people. Now you've got to be asking, it looks pretty okay. It's got pretty decent animation. How bad is it? Well, people, if there is ever a Sonic the Hedgehog apocalypse, this movie will be one of the 4 fucking horsemen. That's how bad this movie is. Oh, but it gets much worse. Much, much worse. It doesn't come down to story or animation. No, this movie has got the most atrocious dubbing I have ever heard in my life. I have never, ever heard a more half-assed, fucking botched attempt to dub this damn thing in my entire existence. Sonic X was better, Sonic Underground was better. This is the worst, people, the fucking worst. It has haunted me through my years and it will continue to haunt me to my grave. I couldn't get through this alone. See, but guess what? I watched it with a friend. And guess what he did? He didn't make it. Oh, he died for your sins, movie. And now I get to share my experience with all of you. Let's go! So we open the movie inside Dr. Robotnik's laboratory. We see original production is Sega Enterprise... Production, General Entertainment Executive Producer Haruki Nakaba... Production Manager Goichi Mori... Producers Goichiro Tsuji... Oh, fuck you! So we see Dr. Robotnik and his latest creation, Metal Sonic, as he seems to be stuck on the dissolve effect of Final Cut Pro.
When you awaken, kill him!
So we get our title and our opening animation, which, to be fair, is pretty cool looking. So we open to Sonic's home, South Island, which can fly now for some reason. Movie, FYI, only Angel Island can fly. You know, it's powered by the Master Emerald. You know, guarded by Knuckles the Echidna. It was the plot of arguably your greatest fucking Sonic game. God, here we go. You thought Urkel's voice was annoying? Get a load of this guy.
All right now, thanks. Tails is just like a little kid with his new toy.
I mean, was this voice actor even trying?
How would you like it if I did the rest of the review talking like this? Oh, but speaking of people talking through their noses, check out what Tails sounds like.
Sonic! I finally finished it! See, isn't it?
Did the voice actress have a head cold? Seriously?
Hey, get out here!
Just pray his vocal cords are ripped from his throat, people, because we've got another 50 minutes of this shit.
Oh, who's that?
It appears the old owl who is here to bring Sonic a message is in trouble. So Sonic bravely leaps into action. Oh wait, it's Tails who leaps into action, risking his life trying to save the old man, while Sonic does absolutely nothing but sit on his pre-modern era fat ass. Yes, people, this asshole is our hero. Eventually he does leap into action, no doubt taking the credit for Tails' bravery. So anyway, the old man informs Sonic that the president wants to see him, so Sonic speeds off on the tornado.
What's the urgent business?
It's been a long time, hasn't it? Good to see you again, Sonic.
He's voiced by Edwin Neal, who you may remember as Lord Zed from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, who has captured the president and his daughter Sarah, who is, and let's be fair to her, a complete bitch!
No, it's not fair. You always beat me. No, I want to. Take me on a drive now.
You know what, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm pining for the return of Amy fucking Rose. God knows Lord Zed wouldn't put up with this shit.
No, it's not fair.
Remember people, don't fuck with Lord Zed. Through some crappy exposition, we learn that Dr. Robotnik has been driven out by one of his creations, Metal Robotnik, and that a generator is about to explode, taking all of Planet Freedom with it. So, how does Sonic react to this situation?
Forget about it. You created that stupid contraption in the first place. Why should I have to go around cleaning up your messes?
Well, our hero, everybody, when he's not letting his best friend die, he's refusing to save the world from complete destruction. Why is this taking so long to convince him? I mean, there is the possibility that Robotnik is lying, but he can't really take that chance, can he? Just go! So finally, it's off to the land of darkness, and to be fair, what follows is a pretty awesome scene. I mean, this is exactly what I think when I think Sonic the Hedgehog. Running through the terrain at high speed, taking out caterpillars and facing off against buzz bombers. I need to get laid. No, wait, come back! We were having so much fun! Oh, you blue-balled fudge packer. Finally, they come across Metal Robotnik, who, well, doesn't look anything like he does in the video games. Holy shit!
It's not going to be that easy.
So we get a pretty standard fight scene with loads of chases, running, shooting, explosions, and Sonic flips him off, and Metal Robotnik starts firing from his ass? What the fuck?
Don't think you're safe yet. I'm well aware that neither one of you can swim.
Get your facts right! So Metal Robotnik tries to drown them, he fires missiles at Sonic, and even manages to catch Tails in his ass glue. Luckily, Sonic is on the case, ready to show that creep the super awesome power of FUCK YOU! Anyway, for all this, look who turns up. That's right, it's Knuckles the Echidna! And in answer to your question, no, I have no idea why he's wearing a cowboy hat. So Knuckles to the rescue! He swoops in and... What the hell? Movie, I'm not trying to nitpick, but you're making it very, very hard. Knuckles cannot fly. He just can't. It's like established fact. Knuckles can't fly. He doesn't even really fly, he just sort of stands there, if you can believe that. Like he's being held up by the will of his coolness. I wouldn't dwell on this if it wasn't for the fact he actually spends most of his time just levitating. He never comes down. It's how he gets around most of the time. I mean, is this meant to be his gliding technique? Because gliding doesn't work like that. It doesn't, director. It doesn't. I didn't take physics in school, but I'm pretty sure gravity doesn't work like this. This doesn't make sense. I'm a hardcore Sonic fan and I'm confused as shit. What the hell is going on half the fucking time? I don't know. Let's see how else they're gonna fuck this up. Okay, so Knuckles saves Tails, Tails saves Sonic, and Sonic saves Knuckles. Seriously, it's like a daisy chain of idiots.
Thanks a lot, pal. I owe you one. I think we're even.
And guess what? His voice sucks too. Who cares? Not me. Moving on! So, through the power of their teamwork, insert Sonic Heroes joke here, they managed to defeat Metal Robotnik and indeed shut down the generator.
Just made it.
I'll have you out of there in no time.
What did they do to you, Knuckles? You used to be a badass. And so now we get what has got to be the coolest introduction to any Sonic character ever.
Our life-born data successfully copied, bitches.
That intense introduction was from Metal Sonic, who is without a doubt the coolest character in this movie. But that might be because he doesn't talk. Mostly. We also see that Metal Robotnik was in fact the real Robotnik the whole time, and that he had actually lured Sonic here as an elaborate ruse in order to copy his data for Metal Sonic.
I have finally completed my greatest invention ever. I call it the Hyper Metal Sonic. I'm going to use metal to destroy the real Sonic, and then I can completely destroy the land of the sky.
What did you say? There's no way you'll ever get away with this!
Go get him, Hyper Metal Sonic!
So it's Metal Sonic versus the real Sonic. Yeah, I wonder what kind of unfunny slapstick humour they're going to go for in this one. Holy shit!
Oh my god, movie, what right do you have to suddenly start kicking ass?
Tails! What are you doing?
We're picking up the tornado and going home!
What?
Ah, now I can star in my own video game. I don't see how that could possibly go wrong. So, who bloody Ray, it turns out Sonic isn't really dead. Good job, movie. You really had me going there for a moment. Anyway, Metal goes around the land of the sky, causing carnage and destruction. But it's all off screen. Movie, here's an idea. Why don't you try showing us what he's doing instead of telling us in shitty exposition? The most we get is a friggin' still-framed image. We cannot care about these people if we never see them. As far as we know, the only people who actually live in the land of the sky are that blind owl, the president, and Sarah, all of which I would happily let die. So it also turns out that Metal Sonic and the original Sonic are actually mentally connected. Confused? Well, let's let Tails explain it.
Because Metal was programmed with all of Sonic's data. He knows everything. His likes, his dislikes, his personality, and all his thoughts. He knows everything that Sonic's ever felt or seen. The same goes for Sonic. In other words, they're like identical twins.
Still confused? That's all you're getting. They're mentally connected, they never really explain how. I mean, that explains why they would have the same sort of personality, memories, but it doesn't explain how they can see each other's thoughts. And I mean that literally. Whatever Sonic sees, Metal sees, and vice versa. As you will see in a few moments. I know you're probably thinking you shouldn't really get worked up about the story when it comes to a Sonic movie, but Sonic SatAM had a good story and it was fucking awesome, so do the math.
Even with all of Sonic's data, that creature still can't destroy the land of the sky, can he?
It's possible. I've seen firsthand what his target is going to be, and it's at the northernmost tip of this continent. The land of the sky is held together by a huge glacier which joins the continents. If the tip of the glacier was punctured by an explosion, the magma would rush to the surface, melting all the ice. The rotation of the planet would hurl the continents into outer space, where they would be blown to pieces.
Dude, that is actually pretty serious. So I suppose as long as Sonic doesn't know about this, everything's going to be absolutely... Oh, crap.
Metal Sonic has just turned northward at top speed.
What?
You see what I meant about earlier? Because Sonic knows, Metal knows, and he decides to go off and do it. I swear these heroes are causing most of the problems. So, our two Sonics are preparing for the final showdown that will determine who is the true Sonic the Hedgehog.
So now we can get down to the real fight. The last Sonic standing will be the winner.
And back to the awesome fighting, people. So they crash into a rocket Egmobile. Sonic lands on his balls.
Oh,
Or, you know, not. Thank God for Knuckles the Echidna, eh?
Whoops! Gotcha!
Wait, what?
Oh God, they couldn't be that stupid. Please tell me they're not that stupid to get his species wrong. Maybe it was some kind of error. That happens sometimes. Especially with crap dubs. I'm going to check out the DVD bios. Maybe that'll explain a bit more. Knuckles, the most incredible treasure hunter Planet Freedom has ever seen. No, he is not. That's Rouge the Bat. Although this was several years before Sonic Adventure 2, it's well known that he's the guardian of the Master Emerald, not a treasure hunter. Okay, Knuckles is a mole? And more importantly, Sonic's best friend. He's an echidna, and I would say he's more Sonic's rival than anything else. Well-travelled? No, he is not. He's incredibly isolated, antisocial, and lives alone on Angel Island. And imperturbable, as in passive, calm? Knuckles is the most uncalm character I've ever known in my entire life. And always ready for adventure. No, he isn't. He only cares about guarding the Master Emerald. Knuckles tends to show up whenever Sonic and Tails needs him the most. Well, I can't argue with that, I suppose. He does turn up occasionally. An accomplished flyer! We've already been down this path, let's not go down it again. And also has an endless knowledge of Planet Freedom's subterranean levels. How he can have that when he's been isolated his entire life, I don't know. So basically the entire backstory in this movie is entirely contradictory to his video game counterpart. Well done.
This is what happens when you make a movie based on a video game without actually, you know, playing the fucking video game, without actually seeing the video game.
I have put up with a lot in this movie, but Knuckles being a mole?
Knuckles is an echidna. Everyone knows this. Knuckles is not a mole, he's an echidna.
His initials on his life counter read KTE! Knuckles the Echidna, not Knuckles the Mole!
Don't think this was a translation error, people. No, because I'll tell you why. They actually threw in a whack-a-mole joke.
So not only is he a mole, he's a flying mole. Knuckles is a flying mole. Did you ever read that out loud? Did anyone hand you a character card? Or a script? How about playing the fucking video games? Did you ever think to do that? What the fuck is wrong with you? This is the dumbest fuck up I've ever heard in my life!
God, this movie was handled by idiots.
A blue hedgehog? Buy it. A multiple-tailed fox based on the Japanese legend of the kitsune? Buy it. A mole. A species that is 90% of the time underground and, even mentioned, practically blind. Being able to fly? Bullshit! Knuckles was my favourite character as a kid. He is rarely in any other media outside of games, so I am very, very forgiving when it comes to including him at all. I'll accept the omission of the fact he's the guardian of the Master Emerald. I'll accept the fact you gave him the same backstory as Rouge the fucking Bat. I'll accept his voice sounds like he's walking around with a vice permanently attached to his balls. I'll accept that you never once see him climb walls, even though it's his most prominent ability in the games. I'll accept the cowboy hat. I'll even accept the fact he can fly, but if you can't even get his own species right, you have fucked up. Let me tell you, when Sonic fucking Underground does the characters more justice than you officially fail as a movie. You go home and you try again. But moving on.
There you are, Sarah. It's time for you to come with me now.
Tails, get off!
I'm so sorry.
I never thought you'd stoop that low.
Wow, what an amazing coincidence. That's exactly what I said when I first saw that scene. So as Sonic continues to get his ass kicked by Metal, they need Knuckles to burrow tunnels in order to stop the magma. Of course, Knuckles is a bit hesitant about diving into magma.
I don't know.
Would you try for me, brave man?
Right, yes ma'am.
Between Tails and Knuckles, this girl has seen more action than Princess Elise. So Knuckles is able to divert the magma. Sonic continues to get his ass kicked. Seriously, why are you in this movie? Just when all hope seems lost, Tails gets the idea to overload Metal Sonic's circuits with Sonic's personality, thus enabling Sonic to beat him.
Get him now, Sonic! Right!
So anyway, the president shows up because... hell if I know.
The president's timing couldn't be worse.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think it was some sort of lazy attempt by writers to raise the stakes before the movie's climax. Oh, by the way, guess who's not dead? So Robotnik shoots off Tails' wristwatch. Metal Sonic goes in for the attack. For God's sake, stop getting your ass kicked and freaking do something! Wait, not that, not that! Well done, you blue idiot. 2 down, 3 billion to go. Remind me who the villain is again? Seriously, because guess who it is who saves the president? That's right, overcome by Sonic's personality, Metal saves the president. So let's just recap. Knuckles stopped the magma, Metal Sonic saved the president, and Tails saved you. And you did... I thought so. Well, you know, apart from get his ass kicked and endanger the lives of 2 people.
Well, even the villain's more heroic than Sonic. That's pretty lame.
So Metal gets crushed in the debris, Sonic tries to save him, but Metal realizes he cannot live knowing that he is the fake Sonic. And we get his one line that completely destroys his character.
There is only one Sonic.
So Metal dies, Sonic mourns him for like a second, and they all live annoyingly ever after. The end.
So that was Sonic the movie. How does it fare up? Not well.
There are plot holes you could drive a freighter through, the story is all over the place, no one acts in character, the villain is not threatening, the hero is an asshole, the girl is annoying, hell, I've made my own drinking game out of how many times they've reused the animation, and worst of all, it has almost nothing to do with the games. Sonic's plot was very simple, beat the bad guy, free the animals. I wonder, with 4 main titles to work with, why is it they chose to stray so far from them? How much cooler would this movie have been if we saw Green Hill? Or Scrap Brain? Heck, what about the Death Egg? How about any of the levels from the game? I have nothing against setting this in a different world to Mobius, if you develop it and flush it out for the audience. But they never take the time to show the land of the sky. Therefore, when Robotnik says,
I can completely destroy the land of the sky,
nothing is ever at stake. And seriously,
Everything you're going to do, strange, isn't it?
fuck those voices. But if you're going to check it out, check out the Japanese version. Alright, there's not much we can do about the plot, but the animation does look nice. I think they went with the guy who animated the opening of Sonic CD, and it is really cool looking. The fighting is decent, the setting is dark and gritty in places. Metal Sonic is amazingly cool.
There is only one Sonic.
For the most part. And that's what pisses me off the most. This had potential to be something great. With Sonic Team making a comeback with Sonic Generations, there is definitely hope in this franchise. Maybe one day we'll see Sonic get the proper attention he deserves. This was really mishandled, and in the words of Sonic the Hedgehog himself,
that's no good.
I'm Milanous, and if you'll excuse me, I've got some memories to erase. No! 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 See you at the Summer of Sonic. Oh! 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 Oh!